Hey guys, it's Kevin. The reason I set this up is because I don't know. I was watching like the old Your Uncle's podcast thing that I did with a few of my friends like a few years ago. I was watching that while I was eating, but I don't know. It just gave me the urge to like not try to do something just to kind of document my life. I think I'm really glad. I'm pretty sure that's how my friends feel about the podcast thing we did back a few years back as well. But I'm really glad we did that because it kind of we were like joking about how we wanted to get big off of it, but like we always kind of said that we wanted to do it just to like have a record of our memories together, and I think it really did a good job doing that. Every once in a while, like everyone who was a part of that podcast kind of like watches all the videos back and just kind of like reminisce the good times. But so yeah, that's what I'm here for. Like that's why I'm recording. I'm not trying to like be something. I'm not trying to do something big. Like, I mean, we'll see what happens, but yeah. I don't know what type of stuff I'm gonna do, cause low key lately I've just been working. I work like 5 days a week. Yeah, 5 days a week. So I don't have much time to do like actually do stuff. And when I'm like off work, I get really tired. So I'm like home all day, just like doing nothing. So I'm in Melbourne, guys. Like only the close ones know. I'm restarting school in February. Did the whole army thing. Being in the army, it really gave me a lot of time to kind of think about like what I really want to do, and being in an environment that is not ideal for myself, like being in an environment where I thought, this is like not what I want to do, gave me an idea of what I actually want to do, and that I will not. I mean, it's not that special, but I'm not trying to like be too public about it. Trying to be that nonchalant. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. So being in the army gave me so much time to like think about what I actually want to do, and being in an environment where like you're always forced to do something, and always like you just get told to do something, and if you don't do it, you're gonna get fucked. Being in that kind of environment, it was like it wasn't a wake up call, but it was like a like snaps you into this space where you like think about what you want to do, and you're like, oh, I really want to do it. And looking for paths, I like randomly hit Ian up, I think, or he hit me up, and we just started talking, and then we're like, he just threw it to me, like he was like, oh, you should move to Melbourne, and I was like, let's do it. And now I'm here. That was like a year ago. I think like December ish, maybe a bit earlier, 2024. And then we just kept like like obviously we've always been friends. There was a point where we weren't really talking. That's just because like we were doing our own stuff. But so we just hit it off like that one night, just like texting for like a few hours, and then he's like, pull up, and then I was like, all right, let me get this army stuff done, and then I got it done, got my visa sorted out like 4 months before I got out of the army. And then like after the army, I spent time with some family. 3 weeks after I'm out, I'm in Melbourne. Boom. do my job interview like the second day I'm here, boom, get a job. And by then I was like moving hella fast. Like there was so much going on, so much things to get to like to do to for me to like settle down. Obviously, like I had to find a place to stay and stuff. Now I stay with Ian, but yeah, life's been really good, honestly. Like I'm meeting a lot of people. I'm making these new connections. And that's all thanks to Ian. To be honest, like if it wasn't for him, I would either probably be back in Malaysia, working, getting paid like $300 a month, like even less probably, and like waiting for school to start. But now I'm here. I've been working. I've been hustling. It's only been like 2 months, which is crazy. It feels like it's been like 4 or 5 months. But yeah, I feel like I'm a. It's kind of corny to say, but I feel like I'm a changed man. Like after the army, like I was having this conversation with like Jaden, a good friend of mine. He was like, we should do something. Like we should do something to start, like, like. But he was like, you gotta do it first. Because like we're both haters, man. Like everyone around me are haters, and maybe that's why I'm so hesitant on like actually doing stuff. Because me, like if I'm being honest, like I myself am a hater. If someone does something, it's really bad. Like I need to fix that, but really judgmental. Like if someone tries to do stuff, like, whoa, chill out, man. But so yeah, hopefully this video is like the start of a momentum, like the start of a wave. You never see ooh, you never see where the wave starts. Like, beginning of a wave is never recognized, but once the wave comes at you, that's when you realize, all right. Yeah, it's just to document like what I've been doing, not doing, honestly. Like there's so much I want to achieve. I'm pretty sure that's like gonna be the similar story for everyone around my age, but just waiting for that guy living across my room, to come back so that we actually start something. So we have a lot in plan, but it's just we haven't started it. Like we have so much in this. Oh yeah, I wanted to also kind of like move out of my parents' place, or like my grandparents' place, because I wanted to be more independent. I wanted to be like financially independent, actually. Like even now, of course, like I can't be fully financially independent. Like some of the stuff, like my uni stuff is getting paid for by my parents. Thank you, parents. Thank you, Oma, Appa. But yeah, I just want to like, I just want to be a big man, like a grown adult. Like, like I want to stop like being so dependent on my parents, obviously. I want them to enjoy life. I want them to use that money that they earned on themselves and not me. I feel like that's the most I can do at this age. Okay, I have a story to tell. I don't. Tattoo tour. Boom. Y'all see that? Boom. It's a cowboy um shooting a gun. The meaning behind it is that life gets hard, and when it gets hard, you just gotta shoot your shot. You never know what happens until you shoot your shot. I'm kidding. There's no meaning behind the tattoo. Honestly speaking, I'm not like a narcissist or anything, but I've always like enjoyed I've always enjoyed like I've always enjoyed being on camera alone when I'm alone, but when I'm with other people, like I get camera shy. So am I camera shy? Or am I shy to be in front of a camera in front of people? No, that's for like the philosophical people to figure out. Are you camera shy? Are people camera shy? Or are they shy to be on camera in front of people? We'll see. We'll see. I just sent a text to Ian saying like, bro, we should start vlogging again. We'll see what happens. We were also like talking about how the other day how like we don't want people to think we're like doing this together, doing that together. And if we were wondering if people did. Just for the record, we're both not gay. I've been getting a lot of like accusations actually. Like people have been thinking, oh yeah, I got a story for y'all. I got a story for that one viewer. So recently, I've been getting a lot of like questions asking if I was gay. No, not questions. I've just been getting a lot of guys hitting on me. And at first, like obviously at first, it's like a compliment. It's a compliment when a guy thinks you're attractive. Like if you're a guy and a guy thinks you're attractive, it's a compliment, right? But it gets to a point where it starts getting uncomfortable when like me, I'm not personally, I don't swing that way, right? But when a guy comes at me and like tries to push his sexuality on me, it gets to a point like I don't swing that way, man. Like, so what happened was a guy at my workplace, he's a leader by the way. He was trying to get past like this small, I mean like honestly it was bigger than this. Like it was probably like up to that area, but I was like standing here. We were having like this team discussion about like our tasks for the day. I was like standing here, right? And when you normally like pass through someone, you just either go, oh, excuse me, and go, or you go like, oh, excuse me, right? But this guy that I've been making eye contact with constantly, like me, I'm not trying to make I'm not intentionally making eye contact with him, but every time I look around a space, he's there looking at me, right? That I was already like uncomfortable with. But the next day, right, he goes, excuse me, like he's like rubbing my back, full on giving me a back rub when he's trying to just like walk behind me, right? So it's like, whoa, it's too early for this. And I like low-key started getting chills. Like I was so uncomfortable. Like, okay, like I'm not homophobic, but you don't have to do all that. Like, you know, I feel uncomfortable. I just feel uncomfortable. So I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I start talking to like my team members, and I was like, do you guys think I look gay? all of them, like not one person said, "You look straight." Every one of them said, "You look like you could be gay." Alright, like, okay, I get it. If you like kind of try to dress well, like as a guy, you try to look after yourself, it's like, right? Fuck, I don't know how to say it in a way that it's like not offensive, but like at first I was like, okay, fine, like okay, I could, but then this other guy starts hitting on me. I'm not gonna say much, but because I feel like he's gonna watch this shit, but. And I'm like, what is going on? Because it was happening at the same time. And then I start thinking to myself, like, do my mannerisms present myself as that sexuality? Like, do I look gay that much? And so I start asking everyone I know. Same answer, yes, yes, yes. Only the real ones, like, only the people that I'm actually close with are like, like, they're like, oh, you're straight as fuck. Obviously, I started like crashing out because I was taking a nap, and then I got this text from Ian's girlfriend saying, apparently this whole group of girls thinks you're gay. I was like already pissed off that I woke up from my nap. I read that message, I'm like, what is happening? What do you mean? What did I don't even know who these people are, and they think I'm gay. Dog. I was like, bro, what is happening? And then I started like thinking to myself, like, do I walk weird? Is it my earrings? Do I like stand in a weird position? Do I like talk in a weird way? And then I started talking to people the next day at work, right? Because you have like the small talk at work, whatever, right? And then at the back of my head, I start thinking like, damn, did I just sound gay? Did I just like present myself as a person that's gay? I never thought that these accusations would get into my head and actually start like trying to make me change the way I am. Like, I never thought that this would ever be a problem in my life. Now, I just have like all my close friends are just like making fun of me. And now I'm just like starting to enjoy the troll. Because like at first I was like really like I was like actually like mind boggled. I was like actually confused, like, is this like how people think of me? But now like after like having conversations with my friends and like them trolling me and stuff, I was like, it's not too bad. Like it's just banter at this point. So yeah, it's official, guys. I'm not gay. And when the guy like after the guy rubbed my back, like the next day or something, I was talking to Ian, and I was like, bro, if he does that shit one more time, I'm like actually gonna get his leader position taken away from him. I'm actually gonna get him fired. Because I kept my mouth shut. Like, obviously I told my leader, but I didn't want them to tell like their leaders. Because like it could have been a friendly gesture. Like, I feel like that the border between a friendly gesture and like, you know, like flirting is so blurry when it comes to like same genders. Because like once I like accuse him of like assault or whatever, he could just be like, I was just being friendly. And what am I gonna say? Like, oh, I felt uncomfortable though, don't do that shit. Then like what are like what is the admin team gonna do, right? Like, what are they gonna do? They can't really like do anything about it, because they're gonna say, oh, that was my intention, like I was just being friendly. So that's what I realized. That's like the lesson I learned. I'm looking tired. It's 1:25 a.m. and it's hot too. It's the summer, man. But it's only hot for like 2 days. Yo, Australian weather is so weird, honestly. Like, it's supposed to be summer. Like, Korea has snow right now. It's supposed to be the opposite. But why is it still cold? It's like 10 degrees in the morning, bro. Like, a cold morning is the worst worst type of motivation for you to get up and get ready for work. There's been like at least 5 days where I was like, oh, I can't do this no more. Like, I'm call in sick just because I don't want to wake up. Obviously, your man has to hustle. Your man has to get that bread up. So I went to work, but still, like, come on, man. It's been cold for so long. I'm honestly ready for the summer. I never thought I'd be ready for the summer because, like making that transition from Korea to Melbourne, like it was summer when I got out of the army. So I was like, damn, I'm not ready for like a year long summer. But like, come on, man, I'm tired of the cold. It's like such an awkward weather to have the heater on or whatever. So I'll be freezing, man. But I can't believe I recorded like 30 minutes worth of footage. But yeah, so basically that's a life update. Anyways, that's it for the video, man. I'm gonna see if I make another video. Honestly, I don't know how long it'll take, cause my life's not that interesting at this time. It's a lot of working, a lot of sleeping, not much like activities. But I do want to end up like actually having like a few videos, because I think it's fun. I want to like have a record of stuff I did with my friends. I think it's funny to look back at the banter. Honestly, I think I'm losing my mind. I've been alone in this house for a whole month. And I'm like, I need human interaction, but I'm just here all alone. And it's making me lose my mind. Maybe that's why I was like able to talk for like a whole 30 minutes, but anyways, yeah, that's it for the video. I'll see you guys next time.